My name is John Hamm. My leadership narrative started in 1994. I was sitting across the table from a middle-aged black man named Marty Lewis. He had interviewed me for a little over 60 minutes, and he was looking for someone to come in and start to help building a team or be part of a team to really focus on the conversion of technology and computers at General Motors. He asked me why he should take a chance on me. And I don't remember what I said, but Marty hired me. That moment and reflection did two things for me. It had a profound impact on my life. It set the path for my career. It set the path for what it means when somebody really believes in you and takes a chance on a kid who had a rough high school season. I was engaged to my fiance. We were expecting our first kid. I was only 19 years old. The other thing it did was, Marty, as I mentioned, was a middle-aged black man. And I was raised in Dayton, Ohio, in a community where out of 25,000 people, there were only less than 20 black residents. Marty tested a lot of bias that I had. And in reflection and in length, that moment really started to develop the inner character in me and how I view the outside world and the things that I learn about people. Later on, I was working at a global chemical manufacturer, and Mary Lawrence and John Turner, two senior managers and directors. And they both had a belief in me that I could be a good manager and move into leadership. Mary Lawrence sat me down and shared that belief in me, but she also gave me matter-of-fact advice that I needed to complete my college degree, otherwise I would be held back. I took that advice seriously, and while raising two kids, I went back to school, worked nights and weekends, and I accomplished my Bachelor's of Science. And within that next year, I was promoted to manager. I went on to lead global teams and complete my Master's in Business Administration, something that two people that really believed in me and was willing to provide the right level of support and challenge pushed me to take that next step. Recently, in 2016, I was interviewing for a position at Texas Children's Hospital System. And Myra Davis and John Henderson took a chance on me. There were over 14 hours of interviews, and it was a promotion in my career to a director level. The three previous directors had left in a 5-year period for different reasons. On one of the interviews, I was getting into an elevator, and there was a little Hispanic boy holding a red balloon. And I could tell that his family and he was so happy to be discharged. And I remember thinking when I left, this is where I want to be. This is exactly the type of mission that I want to focus on. I got the job, but little did I know that next year there'd be many trials, as I had to rebuild the leadership team and had an opportunity to really fix a lot of the complexities of the infrastructure. Working closely with the leadership and the team, we put together a proposal, and in 2017 stood in front of the board of directors and received an approval for more than $40 million to complete a data center transformation that would set the foundation and digital foundation for Texas Children's that proved out to be exactly what we needed through COVID. When I reflect on what type of leader I want to be to people, I want to be the person that puts biases to the side. I want to be the person that gives people a chance, that can have that level of maturity to see something in them that they might not see in themselves. I want to provide the right amount of support and challenge at just the right time that might help someone get past a limit that they've placed on themselves or something that they can't see yet, but if they do it, it'll make their life better. And I want to be a leader who can connect to the mission, just like with the Hispanic little boy who was standing there in the elevator. I want to be able to connect people with conviction and passion so that when they're working in their job, that as trials and tribulations come up, that they can see past them because there's an end goal. I'm continuing to learn and continuing to develop in these areas. I hope to remain humble, but at the same time, be able to elevate the bar and push myself and my team and the people I care about to the level that I know we're all capable of. Thank you.